We are very thrilled to have our Chief Science Officer, Dr. Dan Gubler. Let's give him a big hand to welcome him on to stage.
Chief Science Officer, Dr. Dan Gubler.
Hello, my dear friends. Are you excited? Are you ready to talk science? As Stewart said, science is power. Science has changed the world. And that's what we do at Unicity. We change the world, we make life better by offering science-based products. We're a science-based company. We have products in the physician's desk reference, more products in the PDR than any other company. We publish our papers in the scientific literature. We have our Unicity Scientific Advisory Board. And we have research institutes from all around the world. The reason why we have been around for so long, and we will be around for a long time, is we are a science-based company. That should give you power. That should give you confidence as you talk with people. Now, what type of science company are we? Listen, my friends, we are a human metabolic health company. And we are the world leaders in the science of human metabolic health. Now, what does that mean? Metabolism refers to all of the chemical reactions the human body performs every single second. Millions of chemical reactions. Reactions involved in cognition, heart health, bone health, joint health, liver health, kidney health. These are all metabolic health reactions. And what we do is we design a suite of products to address human metabolic health from a variety of different angles. Our body is an amazing molecular machine. The analogy we want to use is a car. Look at this high-performance sports car. It goes 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. In a sports car, the engine, the transmission, the brakes, the tires, the steering wheel, everything working together to make it performance machine. Our bodies are amazing molecular machines. They were meant to go 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. And here at Unicity, we help do that. Everybody wants to talk about weight loss. But remember, my friends, weight loss is a what? A side effect of bringing metabolism back into balance. That's what we do. No gimmicky, no tricks. There is a breakdown of human metabolic health happening in the world. Our molecular machines, our cars, are breaking down. There's a name for this plague. It's called metabolic syndrome, and it's fueled by the diet. So what do? These are the factors. The modern processed diet is wreaking havoc on health, as well as lack of exercise, lack of sleep, antibiotic use, pollution, stress, anxiety. So, what's the solutions? We teach a three-pronged approach. Nutrition. Good food is medicine. We teach people how to eat properly. Exercise. The best exercise is the one that you'll do. You eat to be lean, you exercise to be healthy. And then, number 3, science-based supplements, Unicity supplements. Those are the 3 pillars of health. Now, when it comes to metabolic health, we at Unicity have been doing this for many, many years. Starting in 1990, we came out with the first BioSlife product, BioSlife Diet, utilizing our BioGuar technology. Now, what's so bad about the modern processed diet? Well, number 1, high levels of unhealthy fat. And number 2, most importantly, the modern processed diet is full of sugar, huge amounts of sugar, no protein, no fiber. BioSlife is the answer to the modern processed diet. We've been doing this for many years. Our formulations, we've gone through 6 different generations of BIOS Life over the last 28 years. And each iteration has gotten better and better and more effective at promoting healthy blood lipid and blood glucose levels. Today, should we talk about a new upgrade to BIOS Life? You want to talk about that? That's what we're talking about today. We've collaborated with top universities on BIOS Life. We've published over 100 clinical studies. Now, we've been doing this for 28 years, and millions of people have taken BIOS Life, and they've seen these incredible results. I showed just some of the pictures here. We've been doing this for so long. What would justify an upgrade to BIOS Life? It's already the best human metabolic health product on the planet. But here at Unicity Science, we're never content. We're never content, even if we are the best. We want to continue to push the boundaries forward. So what would justify upgrading BIOS Life? There must be some scientific discovery that's come out. And there is, my friends. What we've found out the last 10 years is that the human body is populated with 10,000 species of good bacteria. We used to think that bacteria was bad. Oh, all bacteria was bad. We wanted to wash our hands all the time. Antibacterial soaps and lotions, antibacterial this and that. Yes, there are bacteria that are bad, but there are thousands of species of good bacteria that help with all facets of human metabolic health. And the term, pay attention here, the term for the collection of good bacteria in our gut and in our body is called the microbiome. Remember that term, memorize that term, because I guarantee in 3 to 5 years, everybody will be talking about microbiome. But Blue Ocean Science, Unicity, we're talking about it now. With the microbiome, it changes every 2 to 3 days. It's living and dynamic. The bacteria that are with us today will not be with us Tuesday. Different bacteria will take its place. And so what we're doing right now to take care of our gut health is vitally important. The human body has 20,000 genes. These are molecular switches that control all the processes of the body. The human microbiome contains 300,000 genes. Whoa, 300,000. Microbiome, so important. The way it works is the good bacteria in our gut, they eat what they're given from our diet. So if we eat good food and bad food, that is broken down and goes into our intestine, into our gut. Now inside our gut, this is where we have these bacteria, and these bacteria then eat the food that they're given. Now, good food is comprised of protein and fiber. And good bacteria love to eat protein and fiber. Bad food from the modern processed diet is composed primarily of sugar. And what likes to eat sugar? Bad bacteria. So they eat this food. And when they eat the food, they grow and they multiply. And they continue to grow and multiply based on the food that they're given. Now, in our microbiome, in our gut, there's a war that's going on between good and bad bacteria. There's only a finite amount of surface area in the gut. And so good and bad bacteria are fighting a battle. Good bacteria win sometimes, bad bacteria win. And if we eat unhealthy food, we're feeding bad bacteria. If we eat healthy food, we're feeding good bacteria. So we have this dynamic that's going on here. The microbiome sends out signals to the rest of the body. It sends signals to the stomach to help with digestion and other processes of the stomach. Good bacteria in the microbiome send out neurotransmitters that go to the brain. There is a link between the brain and the gut. It's a direct link. They talk to each other. Sport performance. When the microbiome is healthy, it sends out compounds from good bacteria that increase endurance and stamina and energy and VO2 max and other things like that. So the microbiome is hugely important. The microbiome first starts to form when the baby is in the mother's womb. As the baby is born and passes through the mother's birth canal, the baby gets bacteria from the mother's birth canal in its eyes, nose, and mouth. And that's where the microbiome starts to form. As a little child and little babies, you remember babies? They like to eat everything, suck everything, put everything in their mouths. They're populating their microbiome. Now, as we grow older, what we found in microbiome research is that people who are obese have high levels of bad bacteria and low levels of good bacteria. People who live over 100 years old, these are called centenarians. These people have high amounts of good bacteria, much higher than people who live to be 60 or 70 years old. So huge thing here. If we took all the bacteria together in the body and combined it together, it would weigh 2 kilograms, which is the same weight as the human brain. Think about that. The microbiome is often referred to as the second brain. We have our first brain and we have our second brain, and they talk to each other. And it's so important that our second brain is healthy and strong and vibrant. Take a look at this picture. This is an amazing study that was done, that was published in the journal Science. They took 100 pairs of identical twins, and they found pairs of twins where one twin was lean and healthy and the other twin was obese. And this is a picture of one of the pairs of twins that was in this study. What they did next was fascinating. They took the microbiomes, the bacteria of these two people, and switched them. Now, identical twins, you remember, DNA exactly the same. DNA the same, human physiology the same. They took the microbiome and switched them. And what they found is the lean twin started to gain weight very rapidly, started to gain weight. And the obese twin started to lose weight very rapidly. On average, the obese twins lost over the course of 60 days 15 to 25 kilos. No other change. That was the only thing that was done. That's the impact of having good gut health. So, we've been working for 4 years on a new iteration of BIOS Life, something that could help support blood glucose levels, blood lipid levels, and that could help feed the microbiome. What if you could change your microbiome in as little as 30 days? What if you could do that? Think of how that would change human health. That would be a new scientific discovery, a whole new field, a paradigm shift. Well, that's what we've done. We've developed a new formulation after 47 different formulation attempts and 4 years of hard work, and there were some really bad days in between, really bad days. But after these 47 different formulation attempts, we found a formula where we could take LACTOBACILLUS, which is a good species of bacteria in the gut, and we ran a clinical study. After 90 days of taking this product, lactobacillus levels increased 38 times. 38 times. That's 3,800%. People who are lean have high levels of lactobacillus. People who are obese have low levels of lactobacillus. Roseburia, another very important good bacteria. After this clinical study, 90 days, we saw a 37-fold increase, 3,700%. Roseburia, very important for proper gut function, brain health, bone health, helps to regulate inflammation in the body. Prevotella, another very important bacteria responsible for metabolic health, anti-obesity, different properties. We saw a 37-fold increase in Prevotella. Isn't that amazing? 90 days. So we should have, in a healthy microbiome, we should have 10,000 species of good bacteria. What we also saw that was actually even more surprising than these results I showed you before is that microbial diversity increases 58%. So this is amazing. The before and after picture. Before, this is what someone's microbiome looks like. Most of it in a normal person is bad bacteria. After, you see the levels of bad bacteria go way down, and diversity of good bacteria goes way up. We're remodeling gut health here with this new product. So not only are we changing gut health, we have a product that supports healthy blood lipid levels better than BioSlife S or Balance. An amazing product here. And so, do you want to meet this new product? This is a historic day. I introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the newest, most technologically advanced version of BioSlife. A product so powerful, it blows everything else out of the water. BIOS 7, my dear friends. Our 7th generation BioSlife and the most powerful product yet. So let's talk about how BioSlife and BIOS 7 works. When you take BIOS 7 and you rip the packet open and you pour it out, that fiber matrix goes into the stomach and it passes into our intestine. And inside our intestine, we have good and bad bacteria. Bad bacteria in this animation are red. Good bacteria are green. Bad food like sugar is the red dots. Good food like fiber and protein is the green dots. Now, when we take BioSlife with this fiber matrix, you remember it absorbs glucose. So, watch the screen. Zoop. BioSlife absorbs glucose like a sponge. And so, the good bacteria still have fiber and protein to eat. So the good bacteria eat fiber and protein. The bad bacteria, they don't have any sugar to eat, so what happens to them? They die. And good bacteria grows, and they multiply. Now, with BIOS 7, what we've done is we've taken this fiber matrix and we've laced it with polyphenols and other genome-ceutical ingredients. We screened over 300 different ingredients, and we found that certain natural products have the ability to upregulate gene expression of good bacteria and increase their growth. So now in BIOS 7, we not only have this fiber matrix, but we have this genome-ceutical blend. Good bacteria now eat that genome-ceutical combination of products, and they multiply even more. Does that make sense? That's why we see these huge increases. Now, how do we explain this to someone? If you're sitting with someone on an airplane or you're going to someone's home, one way that you can do this is by showing them a piece of paper. This is our paper analogy. I have here a piece of paper. Now you might say, well, that's just an ordinary piece of paper. But paper is powerful. On paper has been written documents that have changed the world The world's best minds have written down philosophy, science, religious texts, government documents, quantum mechanics, the law of gravity, the first diagram of the flying machine, blueprints for amazing buildings have been written on paper. Now, paper absorbs the ink from a pen, and it absorbs graphite from pencils, so you can write. Now, on a normal piece of paper, you can write about 250 words. But what if I was to take that paper and crumple it up? How many words can I write now on this crumpled up piece of paper? 5, 10 words maybe if you're good. Let's compare paper to fiber, the macronutrient of fiber. Fiber is very important, and fiber absorbs glucose and it absorbs blood lipids like cholesterol like a sponge. But the problem is in the modern diet, and even in our normal diet, if we're eating fruits and vegetables, we have fiber, but it's in the 5-word variety of fiber. What BioSlife does with our calcium carbonate is it expands the fiber matrix. When you take BioSlife, it unravels fiber and makes it now the 250-word fiber instead of the 5-word fiber. Does that make sense? That's the power of BioSlife. And now with Bio7, we've upgraded this paper fiber matrix with genome-ceutical ingredients to increase growth of good gut bacteria. So we've utilized our patented genome-ceutical technology because we are a genome-ceutical science-based company. So this is the summary of Bio7 shown here. Our 7th generation BioSlife. We've been doing this for a long time. This is the best human metabolic health product on the planet. We've optimized the fiber matrix in Bio7 to make it more powerful at absorbing blood lipids, more powerful at absorbing blood glucose levels, and instrumental in increasing levels of good bacteria in the gut. Now, when our second brain is healthy and first brain and second brain are talking to each other, we can support metabolic health better than anything else on the planet. And the data is shown there. This is the most powerful BioSlife yet. So think of how this product can change your life. Think of how it can change your business. Think of all the lives, the people that you love and know, the people of your country. Think how you can change their lives. Bio7 is our metabolic health insurance product. Think about that, insurance. Why do we have insurance? It's for security, it's for safety, it's for peace of mind. You don't get auto insurance when you've already ruined your car and crashed your car. You get automobile insurance before you even start driving your car. Bio7. Everybody needs to take BioSlife and Bio7. It's our metabolic health insurance product. So how do we explain this? I want to introduce to you today what we in English call an elevator pitch. Do you know what that is? An elevator pitch is where you're getting, for instance, you're getting on an elevator with someone and you're going to the 42nd floor, and you have just 2 minutes to tell someone the problem, the solution, and the evidence. And you invite them to use what you have. So what would be the elevator pitch for Bio7? What's the problem? Excess sugar in the modern diet destroys human metabolic health. What's the solution? Bio7, the most advanced patented BioSlife yet with genome-ceutical technology. Thank you, my friends. We're so excited to have this product here today. Thank you. We, 2 weeks ago, we submitted a patent on this new technology. So, no one else can have this product. Now, to recap, let's now watch a video about Bio7 and its power.
Inside your gut is a dedicated ecosystem of bacteria, a microbiome. A healthy microbiome can have an immense impact on your overall health. However, factors like poor diet, pollution, stress, lack of sleep, parasites, and more damage your microbiome. Nurturing good gut bacteria helps gene expression in the body function correctly, which results in better overall metabolic health. Utilizing cutting-edge science, Unicity is again pioneering the future of metabolic health with Bio7 to promote optimum gut health. Building on Unicity's heritage of BIOS Life products that have helped millions to improve their blood sugar, improve digestion, and lose weight. Bio7 harnesses our genome-ceutical technology by fusing a proprietary blend of prebiotics to the patented fiber matrix. Introducing prebiotics into the Bio7 formula helps to decrease bad bacteria and increase the amount and diversity of good bacteria, all while improving your ability to promote healthy blood glucose and blood lipid levels, enriching your overall metabolic health. Unicity is driven by the belief that improving metabolic health will lead to a better, more fulfilling life. With Bio7, Unicity continues to be at the forefront of providing cutting-edge solutions that make your life better.